Okay, welcome to another Opium Pulse's cheap tech video. As promised, I was going to do another one because my last video I was grumpy and it was a short video. So here it is. So as you know from my first video that I made, I've been looking for cheap tech, and my first one that I made, it was a mouse. And from there, because that mouse only had 2 buttons, I was on the search for another mouse that had more buttons on it, which could more qualify it for a gaming mouse. I did a search and I found a couple of things, and the first thing that I found was another mouse that was a little bit more expensive, which I'll do another video of another point. But then later on, when I was still searching for these kind of things, I did find another mouse, and let's review it. So I went onto eBay and I found another mouse, and here it is. Yeah, so I thought it was 1 mouse. It turns out it was 3. As you can see in the eBay article here, it says that it's 3 pieces, but I didn't know that. So in fact, I've actually got 3 mice for £1, meaning it's about 33p per mouse. So I don't need 3 mice, so that's annoying. But either way, I've got some mice now, I suppose, some gaming mice. So let's throw that one over there and that one over there. Let's just look at one of them. Now, like the first mouse that I bought, it's got this on there. Can anybody tell me what that is? I don't know if it's the company or a delivery company. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just people that make these boxes. I don't know. Let's have a look inside. Ugh. Oh, looking good so far. Look at that braided wire. Very nice. Ugh. The last mouse definitely didn't have a braided wire. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't look too bad, does it? For 33p, you really can't complain. So let's have a little look. Oh, it's mainly in Chinese. The only bit I can read is made in China, so that's good. I don't know if that's the company that's made it up there. But if it is, I can't read it. I don't know what they expect me to do with that. So, as you can see, a couple of buttons here. Oh, it says 6 buttons. 6? So there must be... Oh, okay, it's got one up here. Yep, can click that. That's better to click that. Still a little bit hard. Feels kind of nice on the roll, actually, and it's actually got quite a bit of weight on it. I noticed that the last mouse that I did, people asked the main question that people asked me is was it heavy? And the last mouse was very light, and I do like a little bit of weight on my mice. It makes it feel a little bit more quality, and it just makes it sort of roll smoother when you're on the mouse mat. It doesn't look that bad at all, does it? And I'll tell you what, you'll see in a minute when I start using it. These sort of things here, they light up on the mouse and make it look really quite nice, actually. So let's have a look at that. 100 mAh, yeah, blah blah blah. I'll tell you more about it when I start using it, I suppose. So let's go use this bad boy. So as you can see, the mouse does light up, like I said previously, and it seems it sort of cycles through these colours here, looking quite nice. First impressions, it looks really nice, that's for sure. I mean, if you're looking for a mouse that looks nice, this is not bad for the price that you pay, and definitely. And I'll tell you what, even from the start, the sensitivity of the mouse was quite nice. I'll just get up a few details for you, so let me just try and find that. So the eBay listing says 1000 to 2400 DPI, which is a bit weird that it's given a couple of different ones there. 6 independently programmable function keys and built-in 64K memory storage, apparently, which is really quite crazy, isn't it? For a mouse that you can get 3 of them for £1. Function hotkey switching, forward, backward, quality performance, press button 5 million times apparently, and maximum speed is 20G. And I mean, really, it's not bad at all so far. The roller feels really nice, and it even looks quite nice as well. If you look at it here, you can see that's the front of it there, and it goes right around the front there, so you've got a nice big gap so you can see what's going on. Doesn't feel too bad at all. And the middle button does work. and as you may remember from the last one that I did, the middle button didn't work at all. And then you've got these two here, which are working. Both of the buttons are working, which is nice. And I'm going to try and firstly get it into a game, but before I do that I'm going to try and program the buttons, see how it works. So as you can see, this is me playing CSGO with the mouse that I've just showed you, and it's not too bad at all. I mean, the only bad thing about it at the moment is how bad I am at CSGO. It has got the button in the middle that I showed you earlier, which does change the sensitivity, which is pretty nice. I have programmed a couple of the buttons, and they do work when using programming software for mouses. All the buttons so far have worked very nicely, and it's been very smooth. Oh dear, I'm dead. So overall, my opinions on the mouse are great. I'll show you the wire because I didn't show you that before. So this is the USB at the end there, looking pretty nice. The braided wire I'm really impressed with. You've got about 1.5 meters on the wire. It feels quite sturdy, feels quite nice. The mouse feels really nice when I'm using it. Like I said, all these buttons here are programmable, feel quite nice to press, wasn't too far from my reach. This button here changes the sensitivity of the mouse, so then you've got a button here as well that can also be programmed. Overall, considering the cost, it felt great. It was a brilliant gaming mouse. I really liked it, and even if it didn't last very long, say it broke after a little bit, you can get 3 for £1, so you can just replace it and use another one of the ones that you bought instead. I think that, considering it technically cost me 33p, you cannot go wrong with this at all. I'm actually regretting now buying that slightly more expensive mouse because I feel like it's going to struggle to compete with this 33p mouse. Overall, I'm very happy with this, and would even consider using it if my proper SteelSeries mouse did break eventually. I'd use it at least as a temporary holder until I get a new mouse. So that's how good I think this is, considering the price. So this is actually one of the best quality items I've bought, on the whole thing, and it's been the cheapest. So I think this is amazing.